Hello everybody and welcome to another Genshin livestream. Has been doing so wonderful Wednesday. Hello there, Hero. I hope you're having a great day. As we're coming better to watch my livestream. Okay, yesterday we got our boy Lochen, but I actually didn't manage to do that much else. Wait, what did I even spend time on yesterday? We did the event, weekly bosses, bunch of pulling. I guess it was mostly that. Today I will try to focus more on the Lochen quest itself, but doesn't mean I will ignore everything else. So let's start with some dailies. Unfortunately, no more Varka. No more Anemo Resonance.
早くこの心を持って天に帰る。動くな、制裁だ。震えな。
So we lost all of our mobility. The damage should still be there though, mostly. Oh! Glider time. Because I do have a glider on these girls, right? Yeah, I did give gliders to Prune and Nicole. We need a glider for Lochen. Companionship looks pretty good with his colors. Gotta say. Transient Dreams isn't bad either, but I just don't really love this glider altogether. I don't love the shape. Oh, this is kinda cute. I think I will do companionship though. I don't use them often. Few characters have them on my account, but here it's actually pretty nice. Fun and interactive. Okay, so only one combat daily and had like 2 enemies. If I have time. Ooh. He throws like knives or what? As his N1? Man, I love his attack string. And the sun. Too bad you don't use the normals, because you just spam char attacks. The char attacks are also cool, but not as unique as the normals. And I love the animation. Is there anything added to standard? No, he's a regular limited character. No, not yet. He is not and will not be on standard. There has never been a character who first got advertised as limited and then added to standard. And he is not getting added to standard. Woo! He is not. Get him, Lumi. Hello, Fat. I'm doing daily commissions. About the last Skibidi Sigma thing you could be doing, actually. I played today. I did the like very beginning of it. Like I talked with Kaya and and got told to go meet Varka. So I played like 5 minutes of the quest. Maybe even less than that. Today I mostly plan on doing the Lochen quest.
星と深夜無事今日の
I've been Genshin energy, yep. Congrats on the early PT. We have another stage of the Trial of Blade Wars. Also, the Miliastra gift is here, and it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I was kinda scared when I saw that there is an event with Primo Gems in Miliastra, but you just need to do 2 popular stages. I mean, maybe the quests will change as we go, but 2 popular stages means you go into DPS test dummy, our Lord and Savior, and just quit. Forgot you can get carried before 74 PT. I lost to Diluc early. Slightly early. It was like 30 PT loss or something. So let's see if I just go here and immediately quit. I might have to wait a bit. Because like, if you exit immediately, it's like fail. But I think this should still count. Wonderland level increase. So let's try doing this twice and see if it works. And if not, then I will have to just like sit here for like a minute or something. No, starting doesn't do anything, it's sitting here for enough time. You definitely cannot go escape and exit. Because if you escape and exit, it doesn't count as completing the stage. You quit. But failing is different from quitting, right? You could be playing like some infinite climb game and then you fall down and die. And like you failed, but I feel like it still counts in that case. Here I need to do another different stage. It counted as 1. I think it needs to be 2 different stages. Okay, it needs to be 2 different stages, but it did count when I just exited. Fortunately, we have our Lord and Savior second DPS dummy calculator thingy. Haven't played this one yet, but it's a different stage. Where's my horse? What? It's 270 in total. Wait, how do you quit here? There is an exit button, but this will not count if I just exit like that. Wait. Finish. Oh, here. 7 seconds before you can leave with a victory. I don't need to leave with a victory. I can leave with a failure, bro. Oh, now exit you appears. So this stage tells you when you can go and like get the complete, but you don't need the complete is the thing. So it's a bit of a waste of time. Okay, so when does this like proceed further? But yeah, this is a total of 270 Primo Gems. If you are saying like, ah, screw it because it's just 15, there are 18 stages that give you 15 each. Does that math? Probably. Yeah, that's 270. I have claimed my daily rewards. Let's visit the pod. Oh yeah, I need to put Lochen. Unable to visit. What do you mean unable to visit pod? Oh my god, what garbage. This is the #1 thing I hate the most in Genshin. Where you like cannot TP between the teapot and Miliastra or like the theater. You can't go from the teapot to the theater. You need to TP first to somewhere else and then to the theater. Like, why? I understand that there are like different co-op modes and stuff, so technically you are like joining another world, but the game should just do it for me in the background. If the game is unable to TP me straight from the Miliastra Wonderland to my teapot, then they should TP me to like the Starfell Beach thingy, whatever. This, right? They should just TP me here by default, and then TP me there in like one loading screen. Why do I have to click it? Can you read Miliastra from teapot? I can check. Probably you cannot. Oh no, wait. Friendship not yet. We need to add Lochen. Man, our teapot is like full at this point. Ominous Lochen in the back. Actually don't really need any of the furnishing, but we go trust rank and grab the friendship. 1779. Okay. So can I join Miliastra from the teapot? There is no Miliastra button here. Oh, I can! I can go the other way around, even though I need to like do a bit more menuing. But the other way around, they'll be like, no, no. Or if I want to go theater, no. Impossible to find fav game? You can bookmark games, and then they are here in Wonderland collection. If you give something a star, you have them here. Favorited Wonderlands. And then there are Wonderlands that like are recommended, but yeah, these like 5 are the ones I have favorited before. So it's just here, it's in Wonderland collection, lower left corner in the main Miliastra screen. So all you need to do is just click the star and then it's easily findable. This is Storm Terror Slayer. I mean, that's a bit of a skill. I mean, the UI can be very intimidating at first. It's not that well thought out, but after the fixes they did, where it like requeuing requires like 2 clicks and not 15 to play another round of the same game, it's like serviceable. Okay, so we need to spend some of our resin. Here, I need to be careful not to overfarm, but I need to clear it 3 times more anyways. Right, because we'll get 6 from the Lochen quest. Let's double check. Yeah, we get 6 from the Lochen quest. So I need to have 26. Because I need 32. So we need 26, yeah. Yeah, I got some team with a healer, which is a very annoying condition actually. Oh, we've got the imposter again. Energy. I do need to be friendship maxing because I have 4 characters in need of friendship. So We gotta change the teams every time. Attack ER crit rate? That's actually pretty nice. But for a mat 4 drop, it's very low. It's gotta be like sub 10%. I have managed to get one. And like, if you're starting from 0 and you want to get a character to Ascension 6, you need one 4 drop to save 40 resin. And then to save another 40, you need 3 more 4 drops, because like, you know, you get them normally in multiples of 3, so you need to get like another 3 to make a difference. But yeah, the first 3 drop is the most important. The first 4 drop is the most important one, if you're starting from 0. If you're starting from 1, then like, even 2 4 drops doesn't actually change anything. And I find that getting one 4 drop while farming for a character from 0 to Ascension 6 is actually fairly likely. We weren't able to get 4 drops 5 years ago. That was not a thing back then. Because only after they added world level, whatever the highest one is now. 9? Yeah, only after they added world level 9, which was later on. Oh, I want to use my E to get energy. Okay, 23, we just need one more clear. Remember to not overfarm. If you're gonna do the Lochen quest dispatch. Let's get the E. And now my rotation shouldn't be as cooked. Oh, that's the last boss I'm clearing anyways. Okay, so yeah, one for drop, which means we got to a clean 26. We won't have any leftovers in our inventory. Not bad. I can level up his skill higher as well. By 1. Huge. Also, I can craft 21 of these. Let's do so. I do have normal on 2, that's good. I don't like having normal attack on 1. It just looks wrong to me. It has to be at least 2. For me. Wait, so he had the resistance, right? Yeah, craft on 21, it's this book. 64 is not divisible by 3, but whatever. One bonus. Hello, Molonek. One bonus is under average, but that's okay, I guess. Oh, I have some golden mats, and we do have the knights. I'd struggled a lot for Skirk to get them, but yeah, since then it's been quite a long time since Skirk came out. And we should level up the burst as well. We do press it when it's available. It prolongs his master stroke. Glohen got level 90, talent level 79, yeah, normal attack does not matter at all, because this is only like outside of his skill, so this is kind of wasted materials. But yeah, because skill is both normals and the skill damage, right? Because you can see there is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hit damage, charge attack damage, plunge damage, and then the etched into bone and soul, which is his skill. So yeah, the basic is worthless. Burst, but no, skill is like most of his damage, and then burst is also decent. And yeah, Disaster and Removes, his best weapon, of course. And then yeah, got the day card from Rising Queens, best set for sure when he's the main DPS, which is like always. Attack subs are always welcome. I mean, you already get a lot of attack if you have Nicole. Yeah, you have Nicole giving you attack, but she doesn't give you as much as Bennett. She gives you like more damage bonus because of Celestial Gift, but slightly less attack. So actually, attack is a bit more valuable in a team with Nicole than in a team with Benny Boy. EM usually not the play. If you are playing him in freeze teams or in Durin melt teams, EM is kinda worthless. You can play him in Lochen reverse melt teams, where he's the one melting, and then EM could be nice. But those are probably the worst. Maybe better than freeze. It's an option. If you want Lochen to be doing all the team's damage and not just most of it, then the Lochen melt is an option. 81, this is 20 with the set bonus, but also if you are playing him with another cryo, so if you are doing like his premium team, the best team is Lochen, Durin, Nicole, and Citlali. So if you are doing this, you have 2 cryo characters, and you get cryo resonance, and you do hit enemies affected by cryo most of the time. So if you are doing this, if you have 2 cryo in your team, you are overcapping by 16 crit rate, which is quite terrible, right? So if you are playing a double cryo team, and Lochen is not the one getting the melts, but rather an off-field pyro like Durin, then you need to drop some crit rate, because you'll be getting cryo resonance most of the time. Kramer's fine. But if you had like a crit damage hat, right, you could have even more. You don't really need to build the ER, you just burst when it's up. Crit damage bonus, that's good. Does he have a combo? Yeah, you spam charge attacks. The Lochen combo is this. Oops. And you use your E after like the first 2 charge attacks, and then every 6, I think. You mainly, like, using the E is actually, like, the E damage itself, even if you have it maxed out from like all the joy and will to win and whatever, it's actually still worse than just charge attacking DPS wise. But you do have the Hexerai Secret Rite passive, where you get 40% damage bonus when you skill or burst. So you do want to skill or burst for this damage bonus. If you somehow don't have a Hex team, if you somehow don't have another Hex character, I guess you just don't skill at all. His Sig requires skilling though, I'm pretty sure. So there is that as well, I guess. And yeah, and if your burst is available, you can burst instead of one of the skills. Nah, Sucrose, not really. Durin Nicole are the best duo that you do want in any melt-themed Lochen team. And ideally, like if you're playing Durin melt, you play Citlali as the final option. Sucrose should be playable, but you might have issues with the like cryo aura uptime. Not sure if Durin will be getting all the melts he wants to get. And then if you are playing freeze teams with Lochen, because you know maybe you will be fighting the mechanical Skerk shield boss or something, right? So like then you would want to be playing freeze. Then Mona is your Hex, right? Because you play Mona, Escoffier, and then like a random character, Furina or something. So Sucro is actually a bit lower on the priority list. They don't say when more quests will appear. I guess it's like daily, right? And for physical Lochen, no. So yeah, I guess let's just continue this quest. Actually, there is one thing. I remembered, because yesterday I was collecting the crystal fly thingies that Lochen wants, right? And then they told me a new area has been marked, and I'm looking, what? There is no new area. That's because it's here. In the Temple of Space, you can also find the thingies. So let's go here and find the thingies. Raiden, Navi, and Fischl against the boss. Yeah, that's not gonna go too well. But as long as you pick a cryo character, you will be fine even if they don't have cryo. Right? You don't actually like need freeze, you just need cryo. Above all. No. This is not a quit on the spot. This is you try your best to carry the people who don't know any better. When do you think the next Miyabi rerun will be? She did just get a rerun recently, but because like she got a skin this patch? Wasn't there a Miyabi rerun? No, not this patch. Last patch? Or something? It was pretty recent. We got a Miyabi rerun recently, and the next Void Hunter on the list is Ye Xingguang. And afterwards we'll probably get a Yishun rerun before a Miyabi, so we could be waiting a while. Like, you won't wait too long, because Void Hunters do have rerun priorities, but yeah, you came just after a rerun. Is it ready to run attack or EM Sound on Mavujka? Just use the optimizer for that, ideally. Here we go, the link still works. Like, you need to pick what your rotation you are doing. Because it will heavily depend on like how many melts you can get. Because you know there are edge cases, for example, like if you are doing just overload, you always play attack. But then if you are playing melt, if you are playing like the sucrose melt teams that have been popular recently, you get a lot of EM from her, so you still play attack anyways. But if you don't, then maybe you won't EM. But it also depends on your artifact quality. So yeah, the only way to answer the question, do I want EM or attack, is to just use the optimizer and use the specific rotation you are doing and input the exact number of melts and the exact hits that melt. You can, if you don't know, like you can either look up a rotation setup online, copy it and then try to copy also it in the execution, or you can just do what you want to do in Miliastra and check how many melts you are getting, and then like input that data to the optimizer. Don't the mobs keep juggling and flying away? You fight bosses 99.9% of the time, so nobody flies away. In the overworld, you can play solo Mavujka no team, and you'll be fine. If you like, you just if you are fighting Hilchers in the overworld and you are annoyed at the overload, you just don't use your electro abilities and you use Mavujka only, and maybe like the Bennett Bears or something, and you'll be fine as well. And in the end game, you just fight bosses. Overload knocking enemies away has not been a thing since like 2.0. So yeah, Gatsitu, incredibly powerful constellation. Yep. Double crown on the abilities that matter. Got there one, very lovely. Good attack subs, yeah. So getting a lot of attack subs does lower the value of attack sans. But on the other hand, you also have a lot of EM subs. I guess you would want a bit more crit instead of all the EM and attack, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Especially because you still do have good crit anyways. It is just a pretty solid build. 58 crit rate, you will be missing the crits 2% of the time, or 1.2% of the time. It might you might miss the crit burst. It can matter. If like this high rolled. And yeah, pyro damage bonus, yep, and codex. Looks solid though, but yeah, for the exact like attack versus EM here, just optimizer is the only way to know. Because it will depend account versus account. Got 2 queens, congrats. Oh yeah, so I wanted to go here. And yeah, here we go. Collection areas. And we even still have click here. Which here I should be even able to find more than in the overworld. There's a ton of them here. Fortunately, Klee still works, even though this isn't really Mondstadt. But I guess it's Mondstadt enough. I don't really want to aggro the guys. Where are the mats? Oh, below me still. Here we go. If I was stuck on level E for months, that's unfortunate. Max out the E first and only then level the ult. Because Crown on the E is the utmost priority on the buy. Wait, down below? Here? Oh, bro, what are two moths doing here? 3. I think I her talent was during her banner. It has been a while. Like half a year-ish. Because it was for a lantern ride. Oh, this guy is not in any area. These guys are not marked. He's waiting for his E. It doesn't matter much. It can help a tiny bit. It can save you like 1 second insta-gen. Maybe, if you level it from like 6 to 10. But it's not a big deal. It won't be doing much more than that. It will be like a single % DPS increase or something. Thoughts on matcha? I'm a big fan of matcha. I've been wanting to buy like a set to make matcha for myself. Whenever I'm in like a cafe or somewhere, I always order matcha. Now I still, like, no, I wouldn't change my mint tea here. It would be something I would drink, like, in the morning. I will check the Miyabi in a sec. Wait, where are his drops? What? Bro didn't drop anything. Excuse me? All this exhilarating combat and I got no reward for it? Uh-oh, and my thing broke again. Oh my god. Okay, let's check out the Miyabi. Wait, so Zenless is the game I want to check. I have been to Japan, right? No. I have never left Europe. So, Miyabi, got day 1, that's already pretty nice. M1 rather, sorry. Got the engine, almost everything is maxed, your skill isn't. You should definitely max out your skill before you max out like your dodge. So yeah, get this leveled. Like, come on, she's like soon to be 2 years old, and you have the skill level is 11, bro. Okay, wait. So does she get any crit rate here? She gets 12 crit rate from this, and that's it, right? So you have 87 crit rate, and then you get a ton of crit damage. This 50, and then this 30, so you get like 80 crit damage, 12 crit rate. So ideally you would want to max out your crit rate, would be lovely. Because your crit damage is already gonna be through the roof. And yeah, crit damage here. Ice damage is fine, depending exactly on the boss. You might prefer ice damage or attack or pen ratio. Rarely pen ratio, because you already have defense shred. 81 crit rate? 88, because you get 12 from Branch and Blade and that's it, right? I'm pretty sure you don't get crit rate from anywhere else. Or wait... Do her M's? She gets 15 from M2. So once if you pull M2, you get 15 more. So I guess you would already be capped, even at the 75. But without the M2, you'd want to go all the way to 88, because you just get 12 here. You just want max crit rate. Like, there is the 80 thingy here for her Frost Anomaly build-up rate, but you just want to hit your crits and not hit the crits. But yeah, 28 crit subs is pretty nice. And 5 attack percent. Decent build overall. So level up her skills and try to get some more crit rate. And once you pull M2, you'll have to go a bit lower on the crit rate again. New suns for your Lina. Hello, Lexor. Still on the Husk. Like, a Husk can sometimes be even, like, slightly better than Obeyed. But, like, I feel like the opportunity cost of farming Husk is just, like, so not worth it. Like, sure you can strongbox. You probably have been strongboxing, right? Like, you wouldn't go there and farm an Inazuman set. But yeah, I kinda feel like it's a waste of time, to be honest, for like a 1% DPS increase over Obeyed or something. I guess it's good if you need the healing. You already had good PS except the Suns, we've just been boxing for Suns. Okay, sure. Lumi's maxed. Burst levels only matter versus the Gecko. Simulacra is nice. And yeah, defense hat. Is this like better? Did you like optimize this? I guess you have decent crit anyways. Although, only having 200 crit damage when you have an 88 crit damage weapon is a bit of a shame. There's an absolute ton of defense. That bedroom's noticeably better, interesting. And Husk gives you a ton of defense as well. Huh. I think I was doing worse when I played my defense hat, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. Iluga gives more crit, yeah, Iluga gives you 10 crit rate. And like 30 crit damage, right? Would be nice to have even more, right? Because you just get 10 from Iluga and that's it. Wait, does Iluga buff the off-fielder actually? With his crit buff? What does Iluga do? Yes. Other nearby party members, yeah, so it does affect everybody. Because the Quill thing is on-field only. But yeah, this affects everybody. Zero EM subs, a bit of a shame, but I mean, you mostly just have defense and crit, so those are better. And yeah, outside of the Gecko fight, ER doesn't matter. Against the Gecko, you can just play like ER Suns. Once the dreaded Gecko returns. But maybe by the time Gecko returns... Actually, probably not. We won't have a better team that can still like... get through the Gecko requirements. Flints. So yeah, Gutsy 1 very powerful, that's lovely. And yeah, talent levels 8, 10, that's perfectly fine. You don't need to worry too much about the skill levels. Leading Speed is fine. Yeah, that's an okay weapon. C1 is the better upgrade over improving this to Sig. And yeah, attack percent. Only 2 attack percent subs, a bit of a shame. I've heard though that Nicole, if you have Nicole, I've heard that she's like a new best 4th slot for Fleens. And then you would be having a lot of attack. So I guess attack subs would matter a bit less. I haven't like double checked this though. Nah? You need C2 Nicole for that? I've had that C0R0 Nicole. Can already be an upgrade. But yeah, I will need to double check. But you don't get attack buffs in the Fleens team, so I could see that. I get no shot. I mean, depends on the boss. A lot of the Fleens shield bosses just drop their electro resistance anyways. But yeah. I will need to double check. I'll just like go into Melee Astra and check. I could even do it right now. I do have C1 Nicole though, but C1 shouldn't be that big of a difference. So yeah, EM subs not bad. 67, which will be 97. With the buff crit rate, 199 crit damage. You could use some more crit subs. 20 crit subs. Yeah, not the most inspiring. And yeah, you don't need 60 ER. C1 does increase your ER requirements a tiny bit. But not by that much. You could try to find like a feather that has a bit less ER, more crit on it. And maybe some attack or EM. You don't want some, but yeah, I feel like 60 is a bit too much. So Nicole doesn't have explode. I mean, C1 Nicole is an extra, it's kind of like burst procs without casting the burst. Okay, let me just first grab the moths, and then I will go and check C1 R0 Nicole versus Sucrose. Would be lovely if you could play both Nicole and Sucrose for the hex buffs. I guess it doesn't matter much. Oh yeah, because you don't even get the set bonus from Nicole fully. I guess it doesn't matter because it's damage bonus as well. Full free to play team. If anything, Fischl would generate more energy for you and not less, right? Fischl has crazy energy gen.
Yeah.
Instructors Nicole, let's go! You could do that. There's still more moths somewhere? Where? Oh, here we go. Is there a tanks attack buff? I can play... Ooh, there's a picture here to be taken. I can play Xianyun Sig for the attack. The Moving Finger Writer. What? Kid named Finger. Okay, there's one more spot. Oh, this is in the apathic interval, that's not where I want to go. Is Gonna Drop Steel Fisher best set? Wait, where am I? That's not where I want to be either, oh my god. I think for raw damage, for Fischl, the... They card from Rising Winds is a tiny bit better than Golden Troop, but not worth refarming if you already have a troop set. And then Celestial Gift in teams where nobody else can run it will usually be the best option. Now, you would almost never go Tenacity with Celestial Gift unless you don't have a Hex buff active. But then, why bother? Celestial Gift, the new Nicole set. Fischl is also a Hex character, so she can also wear it. 40% damage bonus. Is it optimal for Arle Overload? I mean, if you don't have 2 Hex... If you played Durin, you would be playing... like if you only have 2 characters... Like if you have like Durin and Fischl, you'd probably rather go more damage on Durin. I guess depends on your Durin investment as well. So like there are options, but like yeah, let's say you are playing just Durin and Fischl as the 2 Hex characters. Also, if you have a Pyro on fielder, then by playing Gift on Fischl you get the Electro and Pyro buff, But if you play it on Durin, you only get the Pyro buff, and Fischl doesn't get the buff at all. And 40% damage bonus is a lot even for the wielder themselves. So I feel like in an Arlecchino Overload team, if you didn't have Nicole to wear it, you would just play this on Fischl over Durin. But if you had like Chlorine instead on field, you would go the other way around. Play it on Durin, so that you buff both Pyro and Electro, and then Fischl plays either a damage set or tenacity, depending on your on-fielder's damage contribution. But I imagine Fischl deals around the same damage as Chlorine or something. Okay, let's go into Melee Astra. And check my Sucrose versus my Nicole in a Flynn's team. There we go, no bless Bennett. Then we should give Durin? Surely you go Chevrus over Bennett. In that team. Or just Nicole over either if you have her. Because then she will buff Durin as well. So first, let's go Sucrose. And Durin's already shredding too. I mean, she gives attack and damage bonus and shred. She gives like everything. Whoops. Or this kill issue. Okay, it's about just seeing the rough numbers, it doesn't have to be optimal. Oh my god, and it's... I'll try doing 2 rotations. Oh wait, actually, no, wait, I forgot to go to Sucrose again. You go to Sucrose, I'll move my camera so that you can see the DPS number. You have to go to Sucrose after the Flames as well. For gore. Nicole only wants 4k attack. If you use Nicole's burst, then the more attack the merrier. Cause the projections you get scale with her total attack without a cap. But if you are not bursting, which is actually most teams, then yeah, attack above 4k doesn't matter, might as well. I mean, not like any other stat matters, either at that point. If I swap out Flames immediately, my skills will still be on cooldown on everybody else. But yeah, I don't need to just go to Sucrose. The timing was okay with the swap, but just go to Sucrose before Columbina. Yeah, my skill was still on cooldown on Columbina when I switched. So yeah, I will do the one more burst. Damn, so that was 200,000 actually. Huh. Wait, last I checked I had like 180. Was it before I pulled Sig or something? Okay, so like this is up to... Okay, if I did a few more rotations I feel like it would be a bit lower. But yeah. Between like 180 to 200k with Sucrose. And let's try with Nicole. With Nicole I will not have to remember to switch back to her. Nico, where is she? Here we go. And actually... Oh wait, can I not check her build? What weapon is she on? Well... I guess I will just see in combat what weapon pops up. Okay, it is Xianyun Sig. I should have popped up the detailed view last time as well. Okay, so let's see how this will perform. I guess I will go Kulmina first, then Nicole. Kulmina has the longest cooldowns in the team. And we don't burst with Nicole for sure.
今宵月を捧ぐ満ちて退却絶縁障壁展開塵となってください
ほら夜ですねやっはっさあ
Okay, that seemed way lower
お静
here.
かに死の底へはっや
Like, not even
流れ
close.
て新月が来る防衛モード
ほらや夜です
I
ね
could have burst with Inefa.
はっさあ死の底へはっさあ
I mean, it's not like that bad. It's like a 10% DPS loss.
や
I mean, it would have been like 180. I stopped a bit later. You know, I waited a couple seconds, the DPS fell, because I was not hitting. But yeah, it is not better at C0. If you could have a set bonus that works, maybe if I played instructors, would be closer. Maybe we would have like 190k with instructors. But now we need to go Nicole right before Flints, but I guess that's not really much of an issue. We could even switch to her midway through the rotation to do a basic. Kinda like with Sucrose, you switch twice. Oh, also my talent level is only 8, so there is still room for improvement. Yeah, I feel like I could reach about the same level. Yeah, if we had instructors, number 1, number 2, switch to her twice to proc the instructors twice, and number 3, crown the skill, I feel like we get there actually. It would be like a rounding error. Depends on enemy res. If they would have like negative res during vulnerable phase or something, like the knuckle duckle or something. I mean, this is just base attack. It doesn't do anything else than give base attack. The passive does nothing. So like, it's a bit easier to reach the 4k, but you can just have better artifacts and do the same thing actually. I don't really have room for improvement. On instructors, yeah, it will matter a bit more on instructors. If we had presets, I would love to make one for instructors Nicole, but I'm not gonna be like switching the artifacts, but yeah, I'm trying to check. Ooh, wait, we have pieces with attack percent. We might not even have to lose it. Oh my god, wait, what are these bangers? Everything has attack percent on it. This one has 4.7. Any flat attack? No. Oh yeah, you cannot have flat attack on a feather. Let's go like +8. Ah, roll the defense. Iluga piece. Actually, Iluga wants EM, not defense. Goro piece? I will never play Goro again. Goro had his like one patch of relevancy. Let's go! 8.9. Oh wait, this is good. I like unfroze it, but this is good. Attack percent flat attack? Yo, I should be keeping these pieces. I guess I didn't keep them because they didn't have 3 lines or ER. You've been farming full skill the last few days, you wanna crown it? I mean, if you like him, that's fine. Attack stuns are easy. Ooh, this is premium. Attack goblet, flat attack ER? Okay, like this might matter in some team. Man, a lot of defense percent rolls. I always leave some room for a double bonus to do some work. You played Instructor Recall for your DPS Binaclear on the Wolf. Very nice. Wouldn't you just go Electro and go like Hyper Blooming? Okay, another rear roll, that's pretty decent. Could have like Fischl or Inefa or something. Okay, you cannot go Aino, Sucrose, Fischl, yeah, because then you don't swear Electro. If you don't have like Bina Inefa, you can just swear with Sucrose once and it's okay. Because it's not like your other party members benefit that much from the Sucrose buff. I mean, it's like, okay, but it's not big of a deal whether you do the like double Sucrose swap or not. But you definitely need to go Sucrose straight into Fleens and after the Fischl. Another flat attack ER. TDS Sucrose. Yeah, unless you have the other one. You'll probably still go the Teamoid buffing one instead. No need to worry about like it only being up every other rotation. Oh my god, man, what is this? Welp. Let's level it anyways. Even Star, yeah. You don't even think Even Star is better than it is in the Flynn's Costco team? Maybe. But it's only up every other rotation, it's kind of a shame. Is even well playable? He should eventually become playable. Okay, let me see how much attack would I have if I switched to full instructors. Way smaller. Not like, it's not that much smaller. But yeah, maybe. Maybe TDS is still the play. And few people have R5 even star. Oh, EM, come on, bro. That was like the worst roll. Okay, I'm not gonna be leveling up more. So, I guess I would keep... No, I need one of these. I guess we keep the... Goblet? Or Suns, because I didn't level up any. Okay, so we keep the Suns. We would switch the Goblet to this. Hat here. Feather here. Flower here. And we have 3.3k before buffs. Wait, how much aim do I have on Sucrose? Yeah, 772 on R5 even star. That is less than 40%. Oh, but I don't get Pyro Resonance. This Nicole doesn't get any buffs. So I am not maxing out the buff. You get like 15%, right? So I have like 3300, right? Is this how much I had? Yeah, 3300. Times 0.15. So like 495 instead of 600. So I lose like 105 attack to get 120 EM. for 8 seconds. Which should cover both Flynn's bursts, right? The cooldown is 6 seconds on Flynn's burst. So this should have almost perma uptime if I switch to her twice. This? Let's actually try this. But yeah, without a high base attack weapon, this would be worse. So now I need to go to her right before the Flynn's, and then twice, just like with Sucrose. And I just basic once, and then another time I E. $80k each DPS after 3 rotations. That's probably a bit low, but it's not like crazy low. Because it is, like Lector said, the Costco team. Yoshiguin is level 90 full set artifacts and Lumina is level 60 collecting the dust. I mean, you should tell me. How am I supposed to tell you? Okay, wait, let me move my camera again so that you can see the number. Because that's what everybody's here for.
三月よ輝け映して交渉は終わりです反逆
お静かに暗闇は怖いですかはっかはっさいや死の底へ
Oh my god, cooldowns
絶
everywhere.
縁書流れて新月が来る
ほら目を閉して夜ですね
This isn't even better?
いや死の底へとさ
I mean, it would be a bit better if I continued. Maybe it would go up, but like this is the same. This is like the same thing. Because I lost 100 attack to get 120 EM. And I guess it's like not worth it. Huh. If I could get a better set, I need more attack percent substats on instructors to not lose out on the 100 attack.
Yeah.
Or just go back in time 3 days and pull C2. That would be another way to make this better. She's on level 70, yeah, like Lexor said. She does not get EM from Ascensions and her personal damage also doesn't matter. Maybe you shouldn't be pulling characters you don't actually like. Oh wait, I actually need to do one more thing. I need to equip... Wait, do I already have the BP outfit? Maybe I don't. Because I need to equip the BP outfit and get the Primo... Oh yeah, I still don't have this. Get the Primo gems from using this patch's outfit. Oh, now I get this. I'm picking the guy. I've seen a lot of people flaming the guy outfit, but I feel like it's actually pretty great. The guy is very generic. Can you use the free trial? You can, but... Might as well use this. Also, my trial outfit might have expired by now, I don't know. Right? Yeah, this one is kind of fashion. So yeah, let's now give him the outfit. Go to a stage. Might as well go to an AFK stage at this point. Actually, wait, do I need to play a popular Wonderland with the skin on? It might need to be I think it needs to be a popular Wonderland, not just any. I cannot do an AFK stage. Such a terrible thing. Such a terrible change that you need to play only the popular ones. Like, come on, bro. What if I find some like niche gem that's the best game of all time? I need to play like the lame games instead. But yeah, DPS test dummy does work. I have tried it last time. You know how talents work and you don't know how weapons work. Okay, I can give you a quick rundown. Wait, let me first get the primo gems. Talents are very simple. Higher talent level means you deal more damage with it. Or if it's like a supportive thingy, then the supportive ability will often increase. DPS test dummy works? Yes, it does. The DPS test dummy is our lord and savior. You don't even need to wait for the complete. Failed still counts. It should be there once I TP back. It works. I mean, I've already done this. And failing still counts as completing. You don't need to wait, because if you wait like half a minute or something, you get like a complete text at the end instead of failure. But it doesn't matter. Failure is okay. You just cannot exit. If you go like escape and exit, it does not count as completing. But if you click the U button to quit immediately, it works. It will say failed, and that's okay. If it says like abandoned or exit or whatever, I don't remember what it says when you escape out, but yeah. Do you have to load in with the mannequin? I'm not sure. I have not tried loading in without the mannequin. You definitely need to equip one of the skins from this patch, though. It also works for this event, by the way. There is this event where you need to do Miliasra stages. Just load into 2 different DPS stages and you are fine. There are other events, there are other popular games that you can also load into and just exit without playing. Yeah, but like it doesn't do anything, right? The complete text, all it does is like give you satisfaction or whatever. Maybe you get more EXP, but who cares about the Miliasra level? So yeah, talent levels, right? You were saying you don't know how talent levels work? Every character has 3 abilities that you can level from 1 to 10. You can get actually like +3 if you have constellations. Yeah, if you have relevant constellations, you can get +3. So then it goes from 4 to 13 instead. The C, 3 and 5 that will give you skill and burst levels usually. Some modern characters get like normal attack instead of burst or something though. So it can change like that. And yeah, when you level up your abilities, they become stronger. You can see skill attributes. Wait, let's go on a character that's not maxed. Like for example, this Varesa skill, you can see there is like rush damage and fiery passion rush damage. If I click level up, the game will show me that the rush damage will increase from 104% of her attack to 111, and the fiery passion rush damage will go from 149 to 159. Now the skill on Varesa doesn't really matter because it's just the little dash she does, and then all of her damage is in the normal attack because that's where the plunge is. And the burst, because that's the big burst she does at the end. Or small burst in her case, I guess. 14 with child skill. There are some characters that can give you extra talent levels as well. So like which talents exactly are good for which character it's kinda like random how they decide which talents matter or not. Like for Varesa it's the basic attack, even though she does plunges, so it's the plunge. So it's the basic attack where the plunge sits, that's like makes sense, but then Lochen spams normal attacks for his combos, but you level up his skill instead, because when he enters the skill, he has separate multipliers that change his basics. So they no longer scale with this, they now scale with this. And like it's kind of random whether this happens or not when you press your skill. For Varesa it doesn't happen, with Lochen does happen. So you just have to like go watch a guide or something. Or just read the abilities, right? But if you don't want to take the time, you can just watch a guide and they will tell you which skills to level. And then you need skill levels to deal good damage. For characters who have meaningful team damage contribution, you will definitely want to level up all of the abilities that deal damage for them. So, like for Lochen, I will level up his skill and burst, ideally crown the skill, maybe like level 9 burst. And then For supports, you usually just need to max out the skills that give you supportive effects. For example, for Nicole, the Grace of Kenosis attack bonus ratio gets increased when I level up the skill, so I need to max this out. Because I can get a bigger attack buff from her. But like the basic is useless, because she doesn't really deal damage. And then the burst, you often don't cast it, so you can leave it low, you can leave it lower as well. Catching Mains page. If you pull for a new character, there will not be a Catching Mains guide yet, though. But yeah, for older ones, that's always a nice resource. Good websites, good website with decent guides. But yeah, they don't have anything for Lochen or for Nicole. So yeah, they can take a while to make guides. And I think there are even some older characters that don't have guides. Auron got one, but he didn't have one for a while. Inefa didn't have a guide for like 5 patches, apparently. Or maybe it got an update, that's why it says 6.4. But yeah, sometimes the character randomly will just not have a guide for like 2 years after release, because nobody bothered to make one. Usually it's like the less popular characters though. The Mikas of the world. Cornelina, C1 Harbinger Zibai, C0 Prototype Amber Columbina, and C0 Harplina. Gives you 255k DPS. That is a lot of DPS indeed. 60 brain Lochen. Your brain wrote Lochen when it heard Lochen. I want to check. I want to check my Linnea. Because I think I had. I have a crit rate hat, but I did have a defense hat, no? Oh yeah, I have a good defense hat. So you're telling me I should just play this over the crit one. Oh, this goblet isn't great. Wait, do I have 5-piece? No. Yeah, that was always better on 6/Aqua, especially on Obeyed. Man, and I crafted this. Did I craft it with crit damage ER or crit damage defense? I hope I crafted it with crit damage ER. My crit kinda sucks here. 75 after the buff. I just need better relics overall. Better artifacts. Maybe this is better. The big stats are always the first two, so I pick defense. Damn. Unlucky. Do we have some instructors? Yeah, so then somebody needs Silken in the team. Wait, this is like 40 crit value. This I guess is slightly more, and I have a higher defense roll. Okay, this is better, and the feather is actually pretty good. This one has more defense percent, so maybe I could even consider that. But my crit rate is pretty low. Yeah, my suns are off-piece, but they kinda suck actually. I could take the suns from Chiori. Because they are kind of like the absolute perfect piece. Yeah. This would kind of fix my build a bit. The goblet kinda sucks as well though, unfortunately. I will go back to the Obeyed Wind Mines though, after I'm done with Lochen. This could be a reroll. Because the 4-liner double crit, EMER, like this is the perfect piece, no? And we just rolled in like one of the worst ways possible. I will reroll this if I ever find myself like, you know, 5 seconds short of a clear with Zibai. Okay, this looks better. This is like 78. It's cooked. And the goblet isn't the best. Okay, we've wasted enough time. Let's continue with the Lochen quest. Where is Varka? Here he is. I moved the Varka team closer to the front so that I can find it faster, but then I started scrolling left instead, so it took the most clicks possible. Thank you very much, Lexor. So yeah, did Katie Manager say that you need 300 ER on Bina if she's solo Hydro? You don't need 300 ER on Bina. Wait, let me see what it says. I mean, it's like between 235 to 300. The 300 is like worst case scenario. Where like you don't have teammates generating particles at all, 0 favs in the team. The 235 is more like the closer to the realistic number. I mean, it would be like somewhere in the middle. And like, yeah, you'd probably, most often you run one of these 3 weapons. Fav, Amber, or Curtain Call. So yeah, these numbers are like the more relevant ones anyways. I have seen, when I see like low cost dire clears, I often see Columbina on Sacrificial Jade, the BP weapon. So like that's the one weapon that people play that doesn't give you energy and is not Sig. Not Sig or the energy weapons. I redeemed a bunch of the codes, but they have all been redeemed before. Time to get moving web event. Oh, what is this? You need to reach adventure rank 1 or above. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's like Mili Astra stuff. Wait, that's the same thing as the event in game, no? Wait, no, there's something else. What? What is this? But you get this rewards the same way. Okay, so we don't need to do anything here. You don't need to do anything there other than like what you already did for the Miliastra event in game. But it is a separate place you have to go and check into, which is so weird. Why is it not just here? Huh? Why does this event have 2 separate claim pages and one of them is a web event? What? The same person made this who did the like initial Miliastra UI. Where you need to like do 15 clicks to re-queue the same game twice. This is like, how is this a thing, man? You like, yeah, sure, the rewards are pretty nice actually. So you don't actually get 240, you get 570, you don't get 270, you get 540. Because it's 270 from in-game and 270 from the web event. But like, why? What? mind-boggling, you know?
叙勲式の段取りについて何か質問はあるかというか、
No? What do you
俺
mean
の
no?
話を聞いてるか
Never even give 60? It said 270, but maybe it doesn't give everything. Because it says 270 here as well. Oh yeah, but I guess it is 6. Okay, so it's lying to you. The 270 is in game. So you get 330 and not. Okay. Because it says 270. But then the event itself gives 60 and then you get 270 in game. So it's like they should either say 60 or 330. Why say 270? That's like the only incorrect number. Man, mind-boggling. How could you? I don't know, man. What a head scratcher. Okay, let's go with the quest.
うん、異論はねえよ。
ローエン、
あ、もう言っていいのか？ありがとな、大団長。
Lovely animation.
あ、おー、戻ってこい。最近の若いやつはどうなってんだ？俺が称号をもらった時なんて一晩中興奮しっぱなしで眠れないほどだったってのに。
へえ。で、その夜は樽何本分の酒を飲んだんだ？
重要なのはそこじゃないだろ。たく、まあいい。お前が騎士の称号や隊長の座にあまり興味がないってことは俺もよくわかってるよ。だがお前に陣愛騎士を継がせたい。それがアドルノが正式に引退する前の最後の願いなんだ。お前モンドに戻ってしばらく経つだろ。それに普段からドーンマンポートに駐屯してるんだし、会いに行こうとは思わないのか？
帰ってきてからずっと報告書の山に追われてるんだ。そんな暇はねえよ。
Damn, like the animations are so good here. First Lochen, like, you know, with like waiting on the chair. Varka was like propping himself up on the table. Lochen now looking at this like, what is this? This sun thingy. What is this called in English again? I know the Polish name. The thing where sand falls from up to down and counts time. Hourglass, yes, thank you. Couldn't remember the name. So yeah, more budget in this like one scene than the like entirety of Amphorius in Honkai Star Rail. Sans. See ya, Molonek.
ほう？俺の目にはお前の報告書はジュンターの筆跡で書かれてるように見えたがな。
あの程度の書類仕事すらこなせねえとは、あいつもまだまだだな。
とにかく一度アドルノとしっかり話し合ってくれ。陣愛騎士と隊長の任をスムーズに引き継げるようにな。これは大団長命令だ。これ以上仕事を言い訳にするのは認めないぞ。そんなに浮かない顔するなって。お前たちが遠征前に交わした約束のことは大体分かってる。もしフォローが必要ならアドルノは状況が特殊だからな。今回だけは例外として俺が付き合ってやってもいい。
いや、やめとく。お前らは長いこと一緒に戦ってきたんだろ。嘘で取り繕ったところでジジイには一瞬でバレるさ。
ああ、それもそうだな。俺も今はそこまで余裕があるわけでもないんだが、俺の他にお前に同行できそうなやつがどこにいる？説得力があってアドルノと親しすぎないやつ、そんな騎士いるか？
そういう騎士ならちょうどモンドに来てるみたいだぜ。
Varka did call for us before this conversation, so I guess he was just trying to be dramatic. So is this why you borrowed Varka's name to summon us here? Oh! It was Lochen all along, the 5D chess?
さっきは本当に困ってたんだ。だが、お前らが窓の外を通りかかるのが見えて
So
な。
it wasn't Varka who
こ
called
れ
for
ぞ
us.
風神様のお導きってやつだろ。
全然思わないぞ。オイラたちに嘘をつく手伝いをさせたいだけだろ。まあ、まだ状況はよくわかってないけど。
誠実さは騎士の基本的な美徳だろう。俺はただ栄誉騎士にダチを演じてもらいたいだけだ。ついでに遠征中の出来事の裏付けもな。安心しろ。俺が一つ嘘をつくたびに一発殴っていい。
それでもまだ問題だらけじゃないか。オイラたちがファルカと合流したのは遠征の最後の方だったし、お前に会ったのだってなどくらいじゃなかったよな。
おっと、忘れるところだった。ダチになるためには決まりがあるんだろ。ほら、これが友達寮ってやつだ。
What kind of friend are you talking about?
すごい量だぞ。
全部特別任務の手当だ。いつの間にやらこんなに溜まってたが、俺には使い道がない。なら、ダチにやった方がいいだろ。
なあ、旅人、友達が一人増えるのも悪くないんじゃないか。
What about those problems you mentioned?
問題は解決するためにあるんだぞ。友達のためだからな。
Oh, he sends us actually moving together with Paimon. It does look kinda junky though. Looks like she's breaking his hand. Setting aside whether we are doing this for a friend or a friendship fee, I'm starting to wonder who this Adorno is.
陣愛騎士アドルノ。第五小隊の隊長で、俺の直属の上司だ。
陣愛騎士だって？それってガイアが言ってた。
俺がもうすぐ継承することになる称号か。騎士団の外でも噂が広がってんのか。実は前にジジイと約束したことがあってな。俺を遠征隊に推薦する条件として言われたんだ。どうすればまともな騎士になれるか遠征中によく考えろって。で、帰ってきたらジジイから陣愛騎士の称号と隊長の座を継ぐことになってるんだよ。
ちょっと待てよ。それってつまりそいつに認められる自信がないからオイラたちに芝居に付き合ってほしいってことか？
勘違いすんなよ。俺は称号だとか役職なんかには興味はねえ。ただ説教を聞きたくないだけだ。
Did he not join the expedition himself?
本人はその気だったんだがな。今までだって何度も大団長の遠征についてったんだ。こんなにでかい遠征の機を逃すわけにはいかないだろ。でも残念ながら年も体も自分の意志だけじゃどうにもならない。陣愛の称号にふさわしい後継者を見つける。それがジジイの最後の願いなのかもな。
そっか。じゃあオイラたち
Got it. I will tag along for the ride.
やっぱお前らにはこの手が効くと思ったん
やっ
だ
ぱ。
さあドーンマンポートへ行こう。
おい、どの言葉が本心なんだよ。本当に嘘をつきに行くんじゃないだろうな。
以上がスメールで起きた出来事。ドットーレがモンドに残した毒を排除する時が来た。やれやれ、イロックにウルサか。久しぶりにその名を聞くと本当に頭が痛くなる。
Genshin manga references? Probably just gonna be this small nod and nothing else. I would imagine. Lochen's friendship, we actually got it. And we can use it. Another... Another Mora back to the collection. We've got the gift eggs, we've got the investment returns. Amina's compensation, a bag of Mora from Wolyu, whoever that is, Paimon's food fund, Lochen's friendship fee, and Varga's secret stash of cash. Wait, actually. Oh, he's not here. Can I get those eggs? They are from the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. They might have been event only. I'm not sure. It's probably from a world quest though. I think it's a world quest. Yeah, the Capybara King thing. Yeah, that's a world quest. In the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. Like I probably took some fall damage. All the
よージジイ、まだ生きてやがったのか。
the animations are so good here.
遠征中にくたばったんじゃなかったのか。しばらく顔を見ていなかったからな。どこかの墓に埋まっているのかと思ったぞ。
そいつは心配しすぎだな。むしろ俺が墓穴を掘って敵を埋めてやってたんだぜ。
That's a noble way to say hello.
この二人は
俺のダチ、栄養騎士とそのガイドのパイモンだ。
栄養騎士。以前風魔流事件を解決したあの栄養騎士か。
In the flesh, sir.
風魔流だけじゃないさ。遠征でも世話になった。ワイルドハント、博士、アンドリアス。全部こいつが関わってる。
おお。俺もドーンマンポートの騎士たちに遠征について聞いたことがある。だがどういうわけか誰も最後まで話を聞かせてくれなくてな。まるで誰かが口止めさせているみたいだったぞ。
ローエン、まさかお前の仕業じゃないよな。
そういうわけだからな。じっくり聞かせてもらうとするか。こんなに偉大な騎士がどうしてお前みたいなやつと親しくなったんだ。
ま、俺らにはモラみたいに輝く騎士道精神があるからだろ。だよな、パイモン。
確かにモラみたいに輝いてるな。はははは。
俺はちゃんとジジイとの約束を守ってたんだぞ。例えばダチと固い信頼関係を築くために毎週騎士たちに声をかけて合同訓練をやってるんだ。
ああ、俺が教えた連携強化だな。仲間との信頼や絆を育むにはもってこいの手法だ。
ああ、今週の訓練プランは
Dragging the wine one night in advance?
腹が
Secretly swapping a teammate's ammo?
今度はどんな手で。お前の銃に弾は入ってないって。
Digging traps at the training grounds.
一斉にかかれば副隊長といえど全員を返り討ちにするのは不可能だ。みんなかかれ。うわ
実戦は訓練より10倍は過酷で敵は俺より100倍は狡猾だ。
I mean, this kind of
よ
a
く覚えて
legit training.
戦場に出たら信用できるのは自分たちだけだってな。ダチの絶対的な安全を確保するために俺は毎晩拠点の周辺に潜む危険を排除してるってわけだ。
そうだな。警戒や偵察。確かにそれも隊長として心がけておくべきことだ。
警戒偵察そんなめんどくせえことする必要があるか。敵が全員静かに消えてくれりゃ誰にも邪魔されずにゆっくり眠れるだろ。
When entering the enemy camp, Lohan will use special dagger techniques to complete his mission. His elemental skill and burst will also be switched to infiltration specific abilities. Additionally, the target that Lohan has marked onto will receive a special mark. When using his elemental skill, Lohan will throw a dagger at the targeted foe. It will defeat a normal enemy on hit, while elite enemies will be frozen. The elemental skill has two usages. In addition, you will be able to use an elemental burst after two opponents have been hit by Lohan's elemental skill. When using this elemental burst, Lohan will launch a surprise attack on a nearby locked-on target and defeat all nearby enemies at once. Oh, it missed. Wait, how did he notice me? I guess I just had to. Oh my god, I restarted from the very beginning. Okay, we need to make sure we take enemies like this at the same time out. That's good. The fact that we start at the beginning is actually good. We actually have to play through this properly. They just need to have two charges and kill them both at once. I can just hide.
Heard? 聞いたか。この辺りで妙な奴がうろついているらしい。
ああ、らしいな。仲間が何人もそいつの手にかかったんだ。一体どこのドイツが特務隊に歯向かってただで済むと思うなよ。
うっせえな。これでだいぶ静かになったな。
I kinda messed up though, because I should have killed them first and then had like two more charges here. I need to kill two more enemies before I can burst the boss. Okay, there's one. I need to kill one more enemy. I guess I could kill him and then burst the boss. That also could work. Or just freeze the boss.
ネズミはまだ見つから。
I should have listened to the dialogue first.
騒ぎも落ち着いてきたか。そろそろお開きにしようぜ。
I can't jump in this mode. Oh, this one will be tricky.
込みたがりの騎士どもめ、いつも俺たちに盾ついてきやがる。正義気取りの連中にはもううんざりだぜ。
特にいつも奇襲を仕掛けてくるやつだ。と捕まえたらただじゃおかねえ。
So we need to eat both of them and then burst the boss.
うっせえな。腹くくれ。
Okay, this worked well.
ダチの安民のためならその程度の仕事は大したことじゃねえさ。もちろん遠征軍の情報収集のためにも常に人脈を保つ。で、ダチと真心から交流することも欠かせないよな。
お前も遠征を経て随分と物分かりが良くなったもんだ。
ほら、切り口にもっと塩を塗ってやるよ。
Add 3 bottles of salt?
いっそ、胡椒ももっと足すか。
5 bottles of pepper?
最後に香辛料を振って。
Add it all!
やっぱ肉はこの生き方に限るな。ほら、お前も少し食うか。もう3日も食ってねえんだろ。それとも他のもんが食いたいのか。
Salt?
ってことは協力する気になったってわけだな。ふん、なら俺たちはもうダチってことだろ。お互い裏切りはなしだ。どうだ旅人パイモン、嘘はついてねえだろ。
You didn't somehow.
そういうことだジジイ。
Somehow.
お前は安心してその陣愛騎士とやらを俺に託してゆっくり休んでな。
おい、まだ話は終わっていないだろ。などくらいで強敵と戦ったって聞いたぞ。確か月の狩人だったか。
そんなことがあったのか。初耳だぞ。
話すほどのことじゃねえし話す必要もねえだろ。俺も大団長についてってあいつを待ち伏せしたが役に立つどころか逆にボコられたんだ。それからは拠点で何日も寝込んでてな。ようやくベッドから出られるようになった頃、大団長がお前らと手を組んであいつを追放したって話を聞いた。
そうだったのか。だからあの時お前はいなかったんだな。戦うのが大好きなのに。
Paimon?
ごめん。
謝んなって。お前の言う通りだ。俺が弱かったから。鈍く弱く
物笑わい凡人だ。
ローエ、おいローエ、お前たちはあいつを連れて先に撤退しろ。
He was a sinner who once set his face against the world. He will demonstrate power far beyond our imagination.
そうだぞ。オイラたちだって最後はあいつ自身の力を利用してなんとか追放できたんだ。お前もあまり気にしすぎるなよ。
だがあいつだって元は一介の凡人だっただろ。
Dot.
ちょっといいか。その月の狩人ってのを直接見たことはないが、騎士の強さってのは単純な力だけで決まるものじゃないと俺は思っている。俺はこれから重要な仕事をしに行く。ローエン、お前たちもついてこい。
重要な仕事？とっくに半分引退してるようなもんだって聞いたんだがな。
ついてくればわかる。これは陣愛騎士の必修科目だ。
Adoron definitely sees through Lohan like 100%. But Sherlock isn't exactly lying.
陣愛騎士だ。ハドルのおじいちゃん。ほら落ち着いて。押さないで。ちゃんと並んでください。
まあまあ構わないさ。子供なんだから。賑やかなのはいいことだ。ほーら、今日の分のキャンディーだよ。
おじいちゃん、ありがとう。おお、おいしいな。
これが重要な仕事ってやつか。
こんなのはほんの序の口だぞ。新兵、しっかりついてこいよ。
へいへい、隊長。
Are you alright? I've never seen this exhausted even after a fight.
逆にこっちが聞きてえよ。なんでそんなに手慣れてやがる。
You get used to it, such is the life of an adventurer.
あの栄誉騎士が 毎日こんなことやってるってのが信じられねえ。
Dailies.
オイラたちだって世界を滅ぼそうとするやつを毎日相手にしてるわけじゃないぞ。というか、そんなやつが毎日現れたら怖すぎるだろう。
You seem a bit disappointed, but this is our actual daily routine. Am I gonna pull for Logan Sig? Yes.
日常ね。モンドに戻ってしばらく経つが、未だになれねえな。ついこの間までは野宿しながら危険と隣り合わせの生活が俺たちの日常だったってのに。
それは遠征してた時の話だろ。今はもう安心していいんだぞ。
そうか？俺からしたら日常なんてのは鼻から安心できるようなもんじゃないと思うけどな。モンドの風雪は風神が吹き飛ばしたし、今の平和だって騎士団が勝ち取ったもんだ。ほんの些細な偶然に見舞われりゃあっという間に崩れ去るだろうよ。だから安定した日常が誰かに覆されるのを待つくらいなら、むしろ非日常に身を置いてた方が安心できる。
それほどまでに脆いからこそ俺たち騎士が守らなければならないんだろう。
もうキャンディーは配り終わったのか？
ああ、そっちも一段落ついたのか。まさかお前がそんなに我慢強かったとはな。次の仕事はいい運動になるはずだ。この周辺の魔物の状況を見回りに行くぞ。
魔物？騎士団の人手が足りてないのか？もう何年も剣を握ってないんだろう。
おい、俺はまだ正式に引退したわけじゃない。ただの巡回くらいならまだまだやれるぞ。まあ確かにこの間少しきつかったが、ほら今はピンピンしてるだろう。動けなくなってから後悔しても遅いからな。
本当にじっとしてられねえじじいだな。まあいいぜ。どこを巡回するんだ？
近頃郊外で挙動のおかしい魔物が現れたんだ。まだ被害報告はないが、用心するに越したことはない。いつもなら近くを巡回して魔物が町に近づいていないか確認するだけなんだが、今回はお前たちがいるからな。
ひひ、巡回どころか余裕で全部やっつけちゃうぜ。だよ。
Piece of cake.
ああ、行くか。
あれ、変だな。あいつならもっとワクワクするかと思ってたぞ。
Were you expecting a let me try my blade with you or something? Or perhaps another test subject?
そうそうって違うだろう。はあ、あいつが何考えてるかさっぱりわかんないな。
と
Oh, it's all the way over here.
おかしいな。それらしい痕
There was
跡
a
は見当
miniature
たら
behind
ない
us.
ぜ。本当にこの近くに魔物が出たのか？
あの挙動不審な魔物たちを探しているのなら一足遅かったようだな。どうやら騎士団より先に奴らを始末した者がいるようだ。
リルク、まさかこんなところでお前に会うとはな。
お久しぶりです、アドルノさん。それに旅人パイモン、ローエン。
もしかしてどこかの闇夜の英雄がこの辺の魔物を全部倒しちゃったのか？
違う。
Are you sure?
うん。その闇夜の英雄とやらは知らないが、この戦場に残された痕跡は巷で噂されている奴のやり方と一致しない。何者かが早々に魔物の情報を得て 処分しに来たようにさえ感じる。ここには一切の残骸も残されていないからな。
へえ、まるでディルックさんは調査にでも来たみたいだな。だがそいつは妙な話だ。暁ワイナリーのオーナーがどうして急に魔物に興味なんざ持ったんだ？
暁ワイナリーのキャラバンはドーンマンポートを通るからな。噂を耳にして心配になり、自分で確認しに来たんだ。むしろ騎士団は遠征期間はともかく、彼らが戻ってきてからも人手不足なのですか？
はは、相変わらず厳しいな。この巡回は俺が勝手にやってるだけだ。まだ体が言うことを聞くうちにできる限りのことはしておきたいからな。もう何十年もこうしてきたんだ。今さらじっとしてはいられないよ。
お疲れ様です。陣愛騎士先輩。
あのディルックの旦那が先輩って呼んだのか？ファルカにさえそんな風に呼んでないのに。
それはあいつ自身に問題があるんじゃないのか？
はあ、あの件についてはイロックが大団長不在の隙につけ込んだだけだ。そうじゃなければあれほどことを荒立てることができるものか。もしあの時大団長とアルダー騎士があの場にいたら、お前の父クリプスが魔竜を退けた功績をやすやすともみ消させはしなかっただろう。俺たちのようなモンドに残った古株だけがお前の親父のために声を上げる事態にはならなかったはずだ。
だが、あの時彼らはいなかった。そうでしょう。雑談は終わりにしましょう。手がかりがない以上、ここに長居する必要もありません。ではまた、旅人、パイモン。それと、お気をつけて、陣愛騎士。
やれやれ。ウルサにイロック。たとえ奴らが消えようと、残された傷ってのはそう簡単に消えやしないようだ。
Ursa? Irok? Manga content?
なんだ？俺が説明してやろうか？いいぜ。ウルサはぶん殴りがいのある魔竜。で、イロックはぶん殴りたい特撮長。
はあ、やっぱり俺が説明しよう。ウルサというのは1000年前にモンドに現れた魔竜だ。強大な力を持って各地に最悪をもたらした。セピュロス騎士団の創設後、初代団長バネッサが風神の助けを借りてウルサを封印し、それ以来魔竜は沈黙していたんだが、つい10年ほど前、奴は再びモンドに現れたんだ。しかもよりによってちょうど大団長が不在の時期を狙ってな。それだけじゃない。騎士団が討伐に出ると静かに身を潜め、部隊が休息を取るとちょうど現れる。
いくらなんでもタイミング良すぎるだろう。
最終的にタイミングよくファデュイ執行官についでに始末されたんだ。
A Fatui Harbinger? You don't mean?
まあ、察しがいいな。そいつはお前らもよく知ってる博士だ。正確に言えばあいつの断片の一つってとこか。
じゃあマリュー・ウルサの復活は博士の断片による陰謀だったってのか？
いや、そうとも言い切れない。いくらファデュイの執行官といえど、たった一人でモンドにあれほどの混乱を引き起こすのは簡単ではないはずだ。
So there was someone else pulling the strings?
ああ、もう一人な。 人知を超えた力に見られ、裏で博士と結託していた人物、当時のセピュロス騎士団の特撮長であり、114年の騎士団の歴史における最大の裏切り者、それがイロックだ。
The former inspector of the Knights. So what's his relationship with Diluc?
ディルックが成人して間もない頃、ウルサが暁ワイナリーのキャラバンを襲ったんだ。それは本来、奴らが恐怖を煽るために用いる常套手段であり、ありふれた襲撃の一つに過ぎないはずだった。だが、傲慢な魔竜は一介の商人。ディルックの父、クリプスによって撃退されたんだ。彼の命と引き換えにな。魔竜が敗走したという知らせは、恐怖を利用して権力を握ろうとするイロックにとって都合が悪かったんだろう。だから奴は騎士団の名誉を守るという大義名分を掲げ、事件の真相を隠蔽したのさ。もし俺があの時イロックと博士が手を組んでいることにもっと早く気づけていれば、全てを阻止することができたかもしれない。
おい、何でもかんでも自分のせいにすんじゃねえ。イロックは本当に隠し事が得意なやつで、魔竜事件が起きるまで尻尾を見せなかったんだ。当時の被害者でさえ、自分が誰にやられたか分かってなかったんだからな。
They may have got away with it for a time, but they have all paid the price for their sins now.
じじ、あんなクソ野郎の影に怯えて生きる必要なんてないんだぞ。
ああ、お前たちの言う通りだな。俺たちの人生はまだまだ先が長いんだ。さて、
Surely.
次の仕事に向かうとしよう。今度はお前たちもやる気が出るはずだ。第10小隊の研究を手伝いに行くぞ。
How's Sinbad? Are you late? Ah, still over an hour left in the stream.
アリスさんが残した魔法、やっぱりそう簡単に解明できそうにはないな。
Ooh, Magic Lore. Hello, Frisky Disc. Doing pretty great. Doing the Lochen quest now.
スクラスこれは旅人さん、もしかして模擬訓練シャボン玉02式の開発テストに協力してくれるの？
あれは、記憶を再現する魔法のシャボン玉か？
I just drank. If anything, I'm drinking too much. You've used it too?
戻ってきてすぐに、こいつを使えば遠征中にモンドで起きた様々な出来事を把握できる
No,
って
the
教え
game
ら
Nick
れたん
Hollandaris
だ。
made.
でも、こんなすごい魔法の使い道が物語を聞くためだけとはな。無駄遣いもいいとこだろ
そう思ったのはお前だけじゃない。調査小隊もすぐにポテンシャルに気づいて、模擬訓練に応用しようと考えたんだ。
もし先輩たちの記憶の中の強敵を再現して、新米騎士のみんながリアルかつ安全な模擬訓練をできるようになれば、きっともっと多くの戦力を育成できるでしょ。
This could be a perfect setup for like a official DPS simulator. But yeah, we already have Miliastra, so no need for it now. But if we didn't have Miliastra and they did this, and then like didn't actually add any combat simulator to the game, this would have made everybody so mad. Understandably so.
でもどれだけ調整しても未だに原理を完全には把握できてないの。それにリアルと安全性の境界を制御するのも難しくて。安全か。アリスはまともに考えたことなさそうだな。
へえ、面白そうじゃねえか。 ちょっとやらせてくれよ。この仕事は、ジジイの出る幕じゃないだろ。
気にするな。この老体に何ができるかぐらいちゃんと理解している。ここには俺の頭の中の記憶を提供しに来たんだ。
あ？じゃあ、もともとは誰にテストさせるつもりだったんだ？
スクロースさん、テストの手配はもう。ローエン？
テオドールか。
どうしてここに？
俺はたまたまジジイに連れられて、この模擬訓練シャボン玉とやらをテストしに来ただけだ。で、お前が本来のテスターってわけか？
そちらの方々は？
He doesn't know us?
紹介しよう。栄養騎士とそのガイドのパイモンだ。
栄誉騎士。どうしてそんな有名人が？
こいつはテオドール。第8小隊の見習い医師で、お前たちと同じくローエンの友人だ。
ローエンの友達？
そんなに驚くことねえだろう。俺のダチはたくさんいるんだからよ。なあ、パイモン。
おう。このたちの友達量はいくらなのか気になるぞ。
テオドール、お前の本職は救護と医療だったはずだろ。なんでテスターなんかやってんだ？
この模擬テストの構築には僕も関わっているので、基本的な原理は多少理解しているんです。それに、一応は騎士を目指して鍛えていましたから、もし何かあっても自分で治療できるかなと。
万が一ってこともあるから、絶対に無理はしないでね。ローエンさんのテストデータでも十分なんだし。
そうですね。ローエンに任せた方がいいですよね。
しゃんとしろ、テオドール。ローエンに何かあったら、お前の治療が頼りなんだぞ。
はい。
歯ごたえのありそうな記憶があるとは思えないが。始めてくれ、ジジイ。さあ、ジジイ。お前がどんな精鋭と戦ってきたのか、見せてもらおうじゃねえか。
油断するなよ。
一月で散るような奴らだ。話にならねえな。このデカブツが非現騎兵ってやつか？おもちゃと変わんねえな。
やでやで。俺の記憶じゃ相手にはならないみたいだな。
Oh, no stamina. Would have taken no
パラ
damage.
メータに全く変動がない。もっと普通のテスターに変えるべきかな。
その必要はねえ。続けろ。
まだやるのか？お前にとって戦いがいのある敵なんていないだろうが。
ここにはまだ一人、もっと恐ろしい奴らを相手にした騎士がいるだろう。
So who do we summon to mess Lohan up? Gosoithot? Or the Trilunar Dottora? Those are probably the strongest foes we have fought so far.
さあ見せてくれ。お前の記憶の中の月の狩人をよ。
Ah, he just wants Rerir. He's got beef with Rerir personally. Are you sure?
記憶の中のあいつにまでビビるほど落ちぶれちゃいねえ。ただ確かめたいのさ。今の俺が未だにあいつの言う通り脆い存在かどうかをな。
Everything will be better than having to fight Rerir with Hydro Traveler. Where's the Sustainer? We have met her actually, so yeah, we could provide some memories. But yeah, I'll take a quick bathroom break and we'll continue with the quest, so don't go anywhere, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
お前気をつけろよ。
テスト開始。
その程度か。無駄なことを。
あれからさらにここまで強くなりやがってるか。
その程度か。お前らにもその恐怖を味わってもらう。
Oh, he missed the burst.
たかが記憶だよ。
Nice, some more stamina.
奇襲成功。よっつるえな。もっとだ。
いいタイミングだ。
足りない。本陣め。
He took my burst again.
そっくりそのままお返ししてやるぜ。
こう浴びるもの。
ローエン、おいローエン。記憶が暴走してるの。旅人さん制御を手伝って。
俺ごときが。
つるえな。よったまだまだ。
目を覚ませ、ローエン。俺のことはいい。ちょっと腰を痛めただけだ。少し休めばすぐ治る。それよりローエンは。最後の一撃を無理やり抑えたせいで、かえって自分が傷を負ってしまったのか。テオドール、ローエンを検査に連れて行ってくれ。後遺症を残さないようにな。
わかりました。ローエン、ひとまず僕についてきてくれ。
心配ない。年を取るとどうしても体に不調が出るものでな。少し激しい動きをするとすぐこれだ。はあ、後でテオドールに薬を出してもらえばいいだけさ。
ローエンのやつ、一体どうしちゃったんだ？
Imagine a plot twist. Imagine a plot twist where the prescriptions from Theodore are actually getting like swapped by Lochen, and Lochen is slowly poisoning Adorno to like kill him off earlier so that he stops annoying him. Of course that's not gonna be a thing. Because Lochen is not like evil, he's just messed up. It just kinda crossed my mind, you know, when Adorno talked about taking his meds while feeling bad. He might not survive this quest.
この魔法に何か問題があったのかな。でももしあの空間が再現した記憶に不備があれば栄誉騎士が気づくはず。
I tried to control the projection too. I don't think the magic is the problem.
問題はローエンにあるってことか。まさか月の狩人との戦いがまたあいつを刺激したんじゃ。
Again?
ああ、ローエンは昔から力を追い求めていた。騎士団の裏切り者イロックはより強大な力を求め、博士と手を組み 近畿の実験を行い、老猿は危うく奴らの実験体にされるところだったんだ。
博士の実験だって？
Could he be just like Kole?
幸い、イロックの配下が行動を起こす前に、騎士団はわずかな手がかりをつかんで、その企みを突き止めた。奴らは慌てて実験を中断し、被験者を移送しようとしたが、それを俺たちが阻止し、全員救出することができた。大丈夫。もう大丈夫だ。
Baby Lohan.
私も前に聞いたことがある。アドルノさんの仁愛騎士の称号はその事件の後に授かったんだよね。でもまさかローエンさんが当事者だったなんて。
はあ、その称号は俺なんかが得るべきじゃないんだ。確かに囚われていた子供たちを救い出すことはできたが、黒幕のイロックを捕らえることはできなかったからな。奴らの実験場さえ見つけられなかった。それにローエンをあの時の影響から完全に解放してやることもできなかったんだ。あいつはずっと力を手に入れることでしか自分を守れないと思い込んでいた。遠征を経て少しは考えを改めることを期待していたんだが、まさか。
The battle against Rerir may have deepened his obsession instead.
そういうことだったのか。
あいつに付き合って友達のふりをするのも結構大変だろう。
そうなんだよな。
Nothing gets past you.
多少追いぼれようとこの目はまだ霞んでないぞ。どんな手段であれ、あいつの芝居に付き合ってくれる仲間を見つけられたことが成長の証だろうか。芝居でも構わないんだ。お前たちと一緒にいるうちにあいつもいつか悟る日が来るかもしれない。
Sucrose, what's wrong?
少し気になることがあって。栄誉騎士、ちょっと来てくれる？妙なんだ。アドルノさんはローエンさんの執念があの魔法の空間の暴走を引き起こしたって言ってたよね。でも模擬訓練シャボン玉02式のパラメータはどれも正常なの。むしろローエンさんがあの時見せた爆発的な力の方がなんだか普通じゃない気がして。
スクロースも見たことないのか？
うん。それは私たちが普段目にしてる元素力とは違うみたい。アルベド先生が言ってた魚介力でもないし。栄誉騎士、何か心当たりはない？
I thought I sensed some familiar power back there, but I can't be certain. Huh?
それってつまりローエンの身に何か異変が起きてるってことか？あいつまさか危ないことに手を出してるんじゃないよな。
Was the end goal of Star Rail beating Anuk? There isn't really like a specific end goal. Or rather, maybe there is. Star is definitely more open-ended than like Genshin. As in, like, it's very easy to just continue the journey forever. We are the Nameless. And, you know, we travel from planet to planet helping people. But yeah, there are like two main things. There is the defeating Nanook thingy. We've been fighting Lord Ravagers since Luofu, right? So that's kind of like our journey, kind of like in Genshin. We want to reunite with our sibling, but we need to like travel the world, experience everything, see why our sibling hates the world, right? So defeating Nanook is kind of our like our journey more so. The end goal really is whatever Elio sent us out to do, right? Because we are a Stellaron hunter. The Trailblazer is a Stellaron hunter who went on a mission that required him to lose all of his memories, right? And the other Stellaron hunters are also forbidden from telling us anything about our past, because we mustn't know who we were to fulfill our mission. I've heard people saying that it's possible that we are supposed to become Terminus, the Eon of Finality. Could be a thing, but we don't really know. But it's whatever mission Elio gave us, right? That's the end goal, realistically, of like Honkai Star Rail Part 1. I mean, we just happened to run into Iron Doom kinda randomly. Black Swan was just like, hey, wanna go here? And then we had a little adventure. And again, the Stellaron Hunters have said that had we not gone into Amphorius, the universe would have probably ended in a tragedy. So it's a good thing we went there, but it was just a random occurrence, you know? It's not even... It wasn't even like a part of the plan or anything. Who will be doing with Trailblazing? I mean, we don't really know what happened to Akivili. Is he dead? Is he gone? Is he Pom-Pom? Is he the train? Is he... We don't know. But you don't need to like have another Eon. I don't even know if you can have another Eon of an old path. Because like, you're saying who will be the Eon of Trailblazing? The Eon of Trailblazing already was. There is no will be. I don't think you can... Maybe you could, I don't know. I don't know if you can become an Eon of a path that has been abandoned. I don't think such a thing has happened in Star Rail cosmology yet. Eons can like absorb each other or kill each other or whatever, but the paths usually stay behind until they get completely forgotten. Because paths kinda like feed off... Like the power of the paths comes from the path striders. So even if Idrila, the beauty, is gone, the path of beauty still is a thing because there are the Knights of Beauty that follow the path of beauty. And even everybody, even the normies, you know? Even like Aglaya making beautiful outfits and making this like her life's mission, that also feeds the path of beauty. So as long as people still follow beauty, it will keep being a thing even without Idrila. Now, could a new person ascend to be an Eon of a path that already exists, that has lost its Eon? I have no idea. Sounds realistic, sounds plausible, but hasn't happened yet, I don't think. I'm really hoping there are no new gameplay paths ever again, but unfortunately, people don't know what they are asking for and they want more new paths, even though it's like strictly bad for the players to have new paths. We don't need a new path to have a new Firefly, right? They can make a Hunt Firefly, or another Distraction Firefly, with new mechanics. There doesn't need to be a new path. A new path just means new light cones you have to pull, and you can't use the old ones. So, new path equals bad, strictly bad for the players. We don't need new paths to get new mechanics. Just like Super Break was not a new path. Four stars have nothing to do with new paths. There are no Remembrance 4 stars, no Elation 4 stars. If anything, the new paths made them release even fewer 4 stars, although that's like unrelated. So yeah, wishing for new cool mechanics and new SPs? Sure, like yeah, great. That's what we need in the game, sure. We'll make it more fun. But new paths? No. We do not need more playable paths. That's strictly a bad thing. Strictly. No benefits. Just like we have Super Break, that was spread around many paths. We have the Distraction Firefly. We have the Abundance Break Healers. Gallagher and Linksha. We have a Hunt and Erudition break DPSs with Ashvale and... not Ashvale, Bootheel and Rappa. And then some supports in both Harmony and Nihility, right? So bam 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 bam. Super Break is everywhere. And also old characters were able to easily benefit from Super Break, like Shuei. If a new mechanic is locked to a new path, it's harder for older characters to interact with it at all. Like we had Sunday, who could interact with Remembrance, but for Elation we don't really have anything. There aren't really any old characters who benefit Elation in any direct way. We have characters who can benefit the newer Elation DPSs like Asta who can speed up Silverwolf, or Sparkle who gives SP to Sparkshi, but this is like specific character synergy. Them being on of a different path, of the Elation path, only makes it harder, not easier. Blade is good with everything. The new Blade, Mortenax Blade. The damage bonus is a bit wasted, because Elation characters don't really care about damage bonus that much. But you still get a bunch of other buffs. And the sustain, the pseudo-sustain ability means you can like skip out on a sustain. And the sustain slot is very weak in Elation teams. If you need to run a sustain in an Elation team, you lose a lot. Because Huohuo is an absolute fraud. So if you can run Blade instead of Huohuo, that's amazing. You can still run Blade like instead of EMC in a Venetia team and still play Huohuo. That's still playable. And even pretty decent. But it isn't like that big of a deal. I'm not sure if Easy Row Blade is better than EMC in like an Venetia team if you still play Huohuo. Probably gonna be close. And for Silverwolf it's even worse. Because at least Evanescia likes damage bonus a bit and ults a lot. Silverwolf doesn't really care at all about that. So it's a better fit with Evanescia than Silverwolf. And same with better with Sparkshi than with Silverwolf. Still would be okay with her though. I would not be surprised to see some Blades in Silverwolf teams. For like semi-sustainless clears. I mean just straight up sustainless. Blade is not really counted as a sustain.
そういう意味で言ったんじゃなくて、ただ事実を報告しただけなの。証拠がないのに仲間をそんな風に疑うのは良くないよ。
確かにそうだな。こういう状況だって初めてじゃないんだし、やっぱり慎重に行こうぜ。
どうして来たんだ？前にも話しただろ。
ファルカの命令だからな。しょうがないだろ。
それにしても不注意すぎるよ。あんなに大きな力を使うなんて。はあ、万が一バレたらどうするつもりなんだ？
ならそうなる前にさっさと実験を完成させねえとな。
Damn, what an ominous exchange. Do you have like delusions or what?
ローエンのやつ、昨日はなんで何も言わずにいなくなっちゃったんだ。もう一回アドルのじいちゃんのところへ行って探してみようぜ。
Oh, there are rocks here. Let's go.
Shit! ついてこれるか？
おーい、アドルのじいちゃん。
おお、パイモンに栄養騎士か。
Feeling better today?
もう大丈夫だ。そもそも大した不調じゃなかったし、テオドールにも見てもらってすっかり治ったよ。こんな老いぼれが今でも動き回れるのは、あいつが普段から面倒を見てくれてるおかげなんだ。でなきゃとっくに土の中だったろうな。
テオドールってあの大発正体の見習い医師のことか？あいつ見かけによらずそんなにすごいやつだったのか。
Paimon, don't
あ
throw
いつも
shade at
かつては
strangers.
最前線で戦う騎士を志していたんだが、もしかしたら医師の方が向いているのかもな。まあ それはともかくだ。老園を探しに来たのか？
そうなんだ。あいつ昨日のテストの後からどこに行ったのかわからなくてな。
Did he come back here?
ああ、今朝書き置きを残していったぞ。昨日のことを謝りたいだとよ。あれは全部芝居で、退屈な日常に耐えられなかったとも書いてあったな。そして詫びとして、
邪魔な魔物はすべて俺が殺し尽くしてやる。
なんだよその謝り方。まったくあいつらしいな。
He's gone monster hunting by himself. Should we go check on him?
ああ、その辺の魔物ならあいつの敵ではないだろうが、また昨日のようなことが起きないか少し心配なんだ。お前たちが見守ってくれるというなら、それに越したことはない。
Mm-hmm. I'll keep an eye out.
くそ、悔しいが、この手にはもうまともに剣を握る力も残っていないんだ。俺が一緒に行ったところで昨日と同じように邪魔になるだけだろう。今日の日課は俺一人でこなすとしよう。
Okay, I could, like, I'm not gonna finish this quest today. We only have like half an hour left. Yeah, honestly, might as well stop here. And instead, go to the artifact route, then spend some more resin. Since we do have the 2 condensed. I have spent most of what I had on the Lochen boss, but yeah, we still have a bit. And yeah, I'm probably gonna like be fine with gift for now. It is a bit of a shame because it is a bit of a shame because I don't really have any good pieces for Sandrona. But I do need better win set pieces as well. I mean, my Lochen set is fine, but like, I'm playing this on 4 characters. I took pieces away from Klee and Varka to make the Lochen set. Like, it is kind of bonkers. But yeah, it's about like Durin, Klee, Varka. It's actually a set where I could even save cope pieces because I just need so many of them. It's also possible that I should be running... I mean, when I'm playing Durin with Lochen, then Durin should be on a DPS set, I'm pretty sure. But like with Varka, maybe I should be playing a support set instead. I do have cons on Durin, but they don't actually increase Durin's personal damage by much in teams, in like light Durin teams. Because in light Durin teams, I mean C2 is always 50% damage bonus for the team. So that one's simple. But the C1 quills, they go to Durin when it's Dark Durin, or they go to teammates if it's Light Durin. Although the win set is still good, even as Light Durin for C1, since it gives more attack and the quills scale with Durin's attack. Although most quills aren't that powerful anyways. So like, getting a support set would be better than building more attack or something, usually. But I don't know exactly the math. I really need loadouts for my Durin, man. Oh yeah, also I need to fix my Nicole. My Nicole is... I left her on instructors. I'm gonna play her in like the next Abyss and wonder why I'm doing so badly. Let me put Nicole back on her pieces. The celestial, the insect was just curiosity, but yeah, it ended up not even being good. Oh, here I had an off piece. Oh no, wait, did I? Yes. Oh, you cannot have flat attack on a feather. Oh yeah, yeah. So this is like pretty big actually. It was just an experiment. And it ended in a failure actually. Cause I was trying out Nicole in my Flynn's team because I heard, like I was watching a different Genshin streamer. And I've seen somebody in chat saying, oh, if only I knew that a C0 R0 Nicole will be an improvement for my Flynn's team, I would have pulled for her. So I tried it out and no, not even close actually. Not even close to being an improvement. And this is C1. This is C1 Nicole on a 741 base attack weapon. And I lost like 10% damage. I lost like 10% team damage playing Nicole. And then I thought maybe, because like the Celestial Gift doesn't do anything. Overall Flints? No, just regular Flints. Regular Flints but with Nicole. She doesn't apply Pyro. Except for like the E. But yeah, so I thought that maybe like the set being worthless is definitely not great, right? And she can't really play anything else. Like she can't play Tenacity, she can't play Noblesse because you don't want to burst every rotation. So I thought about Instructors. Actually a good set for... actually a good set for a Flynn's team. 120 EM is kind of nice, especially because we lose all the Sucrose EM. And I actually ended up... It actually ended up being DPS neutral. I might have even lost some damage by playing Instructors. Because Nicole doesn't get Pyro Resonance or anything in a Flynn's team. So I think your attack is just what it says on the tin in a Flynn's team. So I had like almost 4k here with my 5-star set. But then on Instructors I had 3300. Still pretty good for an Instructor set. But I did lose around 100 attack. Like I lost 110-ish attack to get 120 EM from Instructors. And I also need a bit more field time because I did like another basic for better Instructors uptime. And yeah, that wasn't worth it. I'm not exactly sure because like, you know, my tests were super quick. So I can't say with utmost certainty that Instructors Nicole was worse. But it looked like it, and definitely wasn't better. It's like even at best. If I had the most banger pieces ever, and Sig. Actually, Sig and Crane is the same. Because Sig gives damage bonus, which Flynn doesn't like anyways. So yeah, Sig doesn't matter in this team. For overworld Flynn's, Nicole is amazing. But yeah, this was just a regular Flynn's team with 4th slot Nicole. And yeah, so yeah, you probably do need C2 because you without Sucrose you have 0 shred in the team. Maybe if I made the boss like negative Electro Res, maybe then it could have been even with Sucrose. I could have tried because it's Melee Astra, I can change the parameters. I could have given the boss like -20 Electro Res and see how it changes then. But I'll probably pull C2 on a rerun. I kinda regret not pulling the weapon to be honest. The weapon is kinda mid. And I already have Durin Sig, but I would not have minded R2 Durin to be honest. Durin is the kind of character that like... I would be pretty happy if one day I could have like C6 or 5. I'm not saying that I will do it, but I wouldn't mind it. Does that do nothing? No, it gives you more attack. it's 4 more crit damage and 5 more attack and 4 more attack for the team, and it actually all goes up by 75%, so it's even more than that. It's 5 more crit damage, that's like an extra crit damage roll. Then it's like almost 7-ish. No, more than that. Almost 9 more attack percent for Durin himself. And like 7 more attack for the team. Oh yeah, so it's 7 more crit damage actually, not 5. It's 7 more crit damage, so that's like a mid-high roll. Yeah, yeah. Mid-high roll crit damage. You get like 9 attack percent, which is like almost 2 attack subs at that point. And also 7 more attack percent for the team. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stats are stats. And unlike pulling R1, so like, you know, getting refinements on the weapon will be weaker than just pulling the Seek for a character. But when you pull a Seek, there is always like a bit of an opportunity cost. Because you could have been running a different weapon instead. So you don't go from nothing to getting like the crit damage and the attack and everything. You go for playing like a Favonius or something. I mean, you probably wouldn't play Fav on Durin, but you know. You do give up different weapons to get this one. But when you get the refinement, it's just like straight up you get more stats. If you ever wished, damn, I wish I could just like pay 50 pulls to just get like a godlike artifact instead of like this one that I have right now. That's kind of like pulling a refinement on a weapon, right? It's kind of like getting better substats on a piece. You do that, so you should R5 all your weapons. I mean, you shouldn't, but like, it's an option. I've seen some calcs that for Sinnoh, refinements on Staff of Scarlet Suns are almost as good as cons. Like going from R1 to R2 stuff is almost as good as going from like C1 to C2. And then it's actually better than getting C3. But like the talent levels don't do anything, so yeah. You should only do 50 wishes? I mean, it's a bit higher because of the possible losses, but the average PT should be around 50. Wait, I actually have the stats. I have the... I've done the calcs. Haven't I? Wait, do I have average PT there though? I could definitely calculate the average PT from it, but I don't remember if I wrote it down anywhere. Yeah, I don't have average PT written down. I could check on my thingy. Yeah, because my stats should like match. Oh, yeah, also we have the data. We have like the 1.7% base chance. Yeah. It's around like 1.8%. So the average PT, because yeah, this is the average, right? No, this is total pulled. This is the average, yeah. So my average PT is like 55 on the weapon banner, and it's a bit above average. It's probably gonna be like 56 average. So yeah. Now you can lose. You only get 37.5% to get the weapon you want. So maybe this is more like 80 to actually get the weapon you want on average. Because most of the time you actually don't get what you want first try. So if you only want the one weapon, right, then like half the time you have to, like more than half the time you have to pull double. So it would be like 37.5% of the time, 0.375. You have the 56 PT. And then the rest of the time, so this will be 0.625, you have like double the PT. So that's, instead of 56, that's 112. So on average it's like 91 PT, yeah. Almost the same as for a character actually. So okay, it's not 50 pulls, it's 90. But that's if you don't care about the other weapon at all, right? If the other weapon is garbage, then it's average 90 pulls. If the other weapon is good, then it's only 25% to lose, to like have to pull double. So then we would be like 0.75 times 56 plus 0.25 times 112. So it's... Wait, what have I done? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Wait. Times 56 plus 0.25 times 112. So it's 70 average PT to get a limited 5-star weapon, and then 90 average PT to get a limited 5-star weapon of your choice between the two. And it doesn't count... I mean, it's like... I mean, yeah, that's pretty much right, yeah. How to maximize the value of the decreed reshape. So from what I have read, although I'm not 100% certain if it's like this, from what I have read, the way the decreed reshape works is it doesn't actually make you any more likely to get 5 rolls into the stats you want. It just makes 4 guaranteed, but to get 5 you still would need to get like the 1 in however unlikely it is to get 5, because like it just guarantees that you will end up with at least 4, but doesn't make 5 any more likely. So, the way I would use it is to use it for a character that only really cares about 2 stats. Whoops. So let's say you have a Skerk piece, right? You have Skerk attack stance, or like Skerk crit hat, for example. You have a Skerk crit damage hat. The only 2 subs she cares about are crit rate and attack percent. Everything else is worthless. So if you have a crit damage hat, that's a 4-liner, has crit rate and attack percent, and then 2 other stats, doesn't even matter what it is, and then you roll into the other stats. You roll like twice flat attack or something. Then you can use the T-crit reshape on that, and you are guaranteed 4 rolls into the 2 stats you like the most. This is kind of good advice for any reroll, but like, here even more so than with other pieces, I would choose a piece for a character that only wants 2 stats specifically. While with the other ones, if you want 3 but rolled into the 4 that you don't like, or if you even like all 4 stats but 1 you like a bit less, it's like fine to reroll those, and then you roll in the one that you like less, right? But here, I would prioritize characters who only want 2 substats on a piece. So for example, you have a Nefer EM Goblet, you only want crit rate, crit damage. You rolled badly, pick that. Varka Attack Goblet, where you only want crit. Skerk piece as well. I would go for that. Also, just a character you like, you know? Okay, let's go Inazuma next. That's what I'm supposed to do. A little brain fart. If you want more flowers, just farm the set more. That's the best way to get more flowers. Because it's very easy to get. I mean, not very easy, but like, way easier to get a good flower than get a good goblet or sans or hat. So especially if you are aiming for perfection, right? Because to get a perfect hat or goblet or sans, you will need to farm for like the next 10 years anyways. And you will get a bunch of flowers and feathers in the meantime. And you do want to have those rerolls saved for when you actually do get the perfect goblet hat, whatever, and you just want slightly better rolls, right? So the more dedicated you are to a character, the worse it is to reroll flowers and feathers. Because if you're just like, yeah, I don't care about this character, I just want to have a good flower to like clear. I just want to have a good flower to clear Stygian today, because you know they're pretty good, but I don't want to farm for them any longer. I will just like reroll this to get some crit rolls and like call it a day. I mean, I would never reroll this because it's a garbage piece anyways, but you know. Reroll this so that I roll crit, call it a day, I will never farm this again. But if I'm like, I will continue farming for this character for the next 5 years, then rerolling a flower is very pointless, because I will get a ton of them still anyways. Because flowers and feathers are so much more accessible anyways. Like, look at this. 4-liner, attack percent double crit. This one is a 3-liner. Okay, 3-liner attack percent double crit. Actually, wait, this is ER. This is attack percent double crit. 4-liner with ER double crit. 4-liner attack percent ER crit rate. Double crit ER. And this is like the second newest set in the game. I have one piece that's clearly better than the others. Only one that's a 4-liner attack double crit. But I will get more like this, and I have a bunch of pieces that are very close as well. But like, Sans? I don't have a single 4-liner with double crit on it. So once I finally get one, I want to be able to reroll it, right? And goblets even more so. My onset goblet options for Lochen, I think I even threw it out. Oh no, it's here, right? This is my best Lochen goblet. 3-liner with crit damage attack and rolled all flat death. Hats are also kinda cope. I mean, the Lochen hat is good. But it's still not perfect, I could still get a better one. So once I finally get a 4-liner crit damage, crit rate, attack percent hat, I want to be able to reroll it, so that it actually rolls as well as it could. So what you are doing is like the worst thing you could possibly be doing long term, right? Short term, sure, you can climb up in ranks if you reroll the flowers, but this is not the right way towards perfection. Not the right path towards perfection. Okay, Klee. Got the C2, both very nice cons, especially after the buffs. Why are there no buffs here? On NK. Kinda scuffed. I need to submit the bug report. Probably already has though. Triple count, all the talents are relevant. After the buffs, I think it's like a pretty even split. Skill may be a bit lower than the other two, but also does good damage. And yeah, both bears and normal, they do all a lot. Lost Prayers, yeah, one of the best things you can run. It is pretty awkward though, and one day you will get a good weapon for Klee, right? Because Klee's burst snapshots. But Lost Prayers will have fewer stacks at the start of your rotation. So you end up snapshotting the no damage bonus from Lost Prayers when you burst. And you don't get it back later, because it's snapshotted already. Like, the char attacks will scale with the new damage bonus, but the burst won't. So this weapon, it's not even that like it's just a 1.0 weapon, so the stats aren't that high. That's also the case, but it has anti-synergy with Klee, and they keep running it on the same banner as her, as if it's her Sig. When it's like the worst combo. It's still like, yeah, one of the best options, because there aren't that many universal catalysts. So it's okay. And yeah, attack is nice. Your crit could use some work though. Only 16 crit subs. Yeah, and she doesn't have a crit ascension, so this hurts even more. A pyro damage bonus ascension is good, but it is a bit harder to build. ER is necessary on Klee. You do need to burst every rotation. With Alice you probably don't have too high of ER requirements, because she gives you a bunch of pyro particles, but yeah, ER is good. I'm not exactly sure how much, but this looks nice. You expect Alice synergy? Would be nice if she had a special passive for Alice. I could definitely see that happening. Or like if Alice had a special passive for Klee in the team. I didn't know that's mine? No, I didn't actually. I did not know. I stole her pieces for Lochen, so that's why she's so bad. Whoops. I guess I should have noticed the R4 Lost Prayers. Wait! Speaking of R4 Lost Prayers, I need it here for movement speed. Thank you for the reminder. Backup is that good? She has 16 crit subs, bro. Those are not good pieces. The crit is in shambles on this Klee. I got 200k DPS with her? I don't remember what I got or if I even tested her, but definitely not with these pieces. Cause I just took some away like the other day for Lochen. Although he mostly took Varka pieces, probably even more so than Klee pieces. I do now pay attention every time I review somebody's fleens, if it's not my fleens, because I've already been gotten like this like twice. But it's the first time somebody did my Klee. Lochen and Klee team works? No, they're both on-fielders, how are they supposed to work? I mean, at least Klee C2 has Death Shred. But yeah, no. With 200k DPS with GBI team, very nice. Oops.
Yeah.
Man, it's... I love that, like, Durin and just like the Hex squad is good with all my favorite characters. Wait, I got confused. Where do I jump down? Here. Right? Yeah, no, I'm lost. What? Where did I go? Okay, whatever, just TP. I'm losing out on like 2 spots or something. What was I saying? So I love that Durin works well with Alice and Varka and Lochen and everything. It's super cool, but they kinda all do a very similar thing, and it's like hard to play Varka and Klee and Lochen. So it's a bit awkward in that way. There is a lot of overlap, and like I can't really use both Varka and Lochen in Stygian because they both want the same exact teammate, and same for Klee really. Oh, no space left in artifact inventory. C2R1 Z-Buy? Probably should be higher in that team. Rexor was getting like 240k with C1R0 Z-Buy. But still it's okay, it's not like horrible damage. Where do I want to go? Here. Salvage. Let's leave the 1-stars. Ah no, let's get the 1-stars as well actually. The effects are sort of mid. But yeah, it's okay. Sometimes cons are a tool to break through the damage ceiling, and sometimes cons are a tool to just make up for a bad build or bad gameplay. And this is enough damage to clear any dire boss anyways. Unless it's like anti-shield. For Z-Buy. This time it wasn't directed at you. No, not this time, not this time. It usually would be, but not now. And there is like no shame in that. Pulling C2 Mavuika, for example, to have an easier time clearing, even though a C0 Mavuika can clear. Not a bad thing at all.
飛ぶか。
行くよヒーロー見参くらえやっ
風が立つぞ。
Okay, and the last artifact just in time. Is there anything else I'm supposed to do today? I kinda want to try doing Fisher's Song. Once. No warm-up, just do it here now. Oh wait, I wanted to spend resin as well? That's okay, first a single play of the Fisher's Song, it's 4 minutes. And then we'll spend resin. I mean that combo from Bote that like we took a look at yesterday, that's not something regular people can do. You don't have to feel bad about that. And doing that like in regular combat would be even worse than doing that in Melee Astra. This was not like a first try video. There is no way. To do it consistently, even if you are a goat. Ah, I got a good already. It's fine. I was surprised I got everything correct earlier, oh my god. Whew. Way better than yesterday. 6 goods for misses instead of like 13 and 15 or something. We got a 49 crit value golden troop flower. Damn, that's very nice. Nah, definitely not Furina. You never want golden troop on Furina nowadays. I mean, I guess if you play her with Nuvilet Furina, I guess it's okay. But yeah. Furina's damage is not really relevant nowadays, so we would rather buff your team more with tenacity or something. And you don't even need good pieces, just some ER. I mean, you can play 4-star tenacity pieces, will be fine. Get crit rate Fab for Favonius, ER Sans, and then you can play 4-star pieces if they roll into ER like twice, and you will be fine. Oh, there's a lunar charged shield here. I forgot what kind of domain this is actually. Oh, it's this one! Okay, that's not bad actually. More than Flames, but mostly because of the longer setup. Not bad. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. And also we can get instructors here, so that's a good domain to grind in. I will change the Flames team. Because this one sets up too long. And here the lunar bonuses are pretty nice. What if Nicole would be better here than Sucrose? Because sometimes the chickens run away and I can't hit them all with Sucrose's E. Wait, these pieces, HP can be good on these pieces, I shouldn't like disregard them automatically. But yeah, those are not good pieces. Yeah, this is incredibly annoying that there are 2 waves of chickens here. I hate that this is pretty much the best domain we have. We use the transient, right? No other use for it anyways. Right now or in the near future. Crit rate, crit damage, attack, EM. Potential piece for sure. It is a 3-liner though. Would be insane if you looked at all those chickens? What do you mean? What do you mean by looked at all those chickens? That's not peak. Any piece that is a 3-liner can't ever be peak. He doesn't know. He indeed does not know. I need Sion Flames to have like a 2-second shorter cooldown on my skill. For this domain specifically. I don't care about like Stygian performance. I saved the other piece, so I guess I saved this one as well. It is double crit ER as well. It looks less impressive because the crit is on the 4th line though. EM, this! Now this! This is a good piece. Better than this garbage. EM Golbet with ER on it. Flat def, maybe we roll def percent as well or something. So yeah, that the hat for Inefa potentially, that is a good piece. Everything else is not really good. It's just I save them because so many characters want them. Oh, I have an offset. So yeah, there is a potential upgrade to be had here. My best onset... I mean, that's a pretty good piece. It was a crit damage and I prefer crit rate though. I would need to roll like all crit rate. This hat is almost rerollable actually. This one rolled 3 times crit damage to HP. So let's check out the new one. Ideally this would have been ER though. 5 times bonus. We did high roll crit damage though, so like... It's fine. Another flat def and I throw it. That's fine. Okay, 1 siege. The rolls are decently high though, but yeah, not a play. Not a play, probably. I mean, the crit damage, there is barely a difference in crit damage because I low rolled like crazy here. We have 3 crit damage rolls, but these two are almost as high. Only 4.7 difference, that's less than 1 roll. But yeah, we do lose a decent chunk of attack. The attack rolls are actually higher here. I mean, maybe to get like a better goblet or something could be a play. But I don't think I have better offset goblets, anyways. I guess this one. Maybe? Maybe we play this goblet. We get 15.5 crit damage. Ah, but I lose the 13 ER actually. We'll probably put your friend on HP of ER. Might as well play ER. Like I said, her stats don't matter. Outside of ER. I need to optimize my Furina. Now this is a big piece. Right here I just play this for the ER. It's probably not worth it. I'm gonna keep it like it is though. We had some of these flowers and feathers. Wait, I don't get any suns? No, I must have hallucinated that. Okay, so there's this. My current piece is a 4-liner and has attack percent, so this is like never better actually. This is never better than my Lochen piece. But it could be better than my Durin piece. Yeah, this is a very real upgrade opportunity here. And the one that Click has right now also didn't roll too happily. Here I have 4 rolls into attack and crit. This one can get at most 4 rolls and doesn't have attack percent. So even if I roll 4 times crit, I am still 1 sub behind here. Because it doesn't have attack percent, so this is always worse for Lochen. Even in the best case scenario of like 4 crit damage or something. Now on Lochen ER equals 0. On Klitz it's nice. Oh, that's a low roll as well. But yeah, on Lochen and Varka ER is... like on Varka you don't even burst at all. On Lochen you do burst, but you don't build ER for it. This is 6.2. It's not the best, but not the worst. Oh my, 1 stars are almost gone, I need to be careful. Slowly. 2.7. Rolls are crazy low, man. So this is like 30 crit value. It is an upgrade for Durin though. It is better. Actually, we can go like this, this, this. So yeah, Durin gets the new one. He can get the old one that he had, and this can get thrown away to the wolves. And here, I pretty much have a perfect piece. It even rolled to very high. So we are not improving this anytime soon. The only way to improve this would be to get another 4-liner attack double crit, and then just roll more crit instead of attack. But wouldn't even be that big of an improvement. The Durin one is also pretty great, but you would want crit instead of death. So this is kind of not an improvement for anybody really, huh? It could roll higher than the piece Klee currently has. I'm not gonna throw the plus 16 though. Because we need to like roll crit every time and high roll every time. Okay, this is a throw. Because if I want ER, like if I want 1 ER roll, I have this, and then roll like, I mean the crit damage could be better, but crit rate is nice. And if I want more ER, I have this one that has 23. Yeah, this is just never it. Okay, the Trial of Brave Warriors we'll just do next time. Let's do Genshin though, and then call it a day. Coming soon. The biggest lie ever. Okay, way above 3.4. That's my Vujka. Still above 5.3 and not from Atlan. So it could be Skrk. But I think I will actually go with somebody from Not Cry instead. I will go with like... Actually, isn't Columbina too late? When did Columbina come out? What happened here? Wait, what broke this time? Wait, it was 6.3? No, I think that's when Columbina came out. It could be Bina. Okay, it is from Not Cry. But it's not Dendro, not Hydro. I mean, not Hydro doesn't mean... I mean, it means not Aino. It's not Neferolauma. It's not Flins. Did Yahoda come before Columbina? It has to be Yahoda though, right? Yeah, nobody else fit at all. I didn't remember when Yahoda came out, but it had to be her. こんな風に服をもてあそぶことになるとは笑えるな。Oh, this is not Fuku, this is Hima. Oh. So, we're like freely playing around in such wind. Laughable. Or I could laugh. It's gonna be some Anemo character, right? Because they are talking about wind. Oops. Hazel. Or maybe it's like gumming. It's always gumming, no? Matsuoka Yoshitsugu. Wait, this definitely sounds male, but then... Layla? Is that a guy? Doesn't sound like a guy. But Yoshitsugu... It has to be a guy, no? Or it could be that it's voiced by a girl in EN, but guy in JP. So it's some femboy. It's a femboy. Like Bennett, but this is probably not Bennett. Bennett is voiced by a girl in EN, but by a guy in JP. Maybe like Iluga. No, it wouldn't be Iluga. Iluga wouldn't laugh. Dahlia? No, I think Dahlia is voiced by a girl in JP as well, actually. Actually, this is Venti, no? No.
こんな風に暇をもてあそぶことになるとは笑えるな。
Is this Xiao?
こんな風に暇をもてあそぶことになるとは笑えるな。
Oh, this is Konnafuni, not Kaze, of course. So it's not playing in the wind, it's just like this way. Oh my god, man. I need to study up. I mean, this is the same kanji. But yeah. It was Xiao. But this is a guy as well, right?
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Is it? I don't know. Is there a guy called Layla or is this a girl? They wouldn't voice Xiao with a girl though. Okay, whatever. This is Ningguang. I should have just known Matsuoka Yoshitsugu. I forget names so easily. And that's like a tier 1 voice actor. I even have like my mannequin Miliastra is voiced by Matsuoka Yoshitsugu as well. I'm pretty sure I picked him. Okay, run. Gumming. It's always gumming. No. Diluc? Angry cat? Diona? But nothing else fits. Is it like... No. What? It's Lynette. It's Lynette. And she has a running ability. Oh, nobody picks Lynette when they see a running person. Nobody, man. If somebody picks Lynette first here, if this is like even 1% first try win rate, they should be banned for like looking up the answers beforehand. Above 2.5, 1 up arrow. Let's go like Aglaya. Okay, it's down arrow here. Sunday. 私と列車はお互いをis this like 支え合う友人のような関係なの。So like me and the Star Rail, we are friends supporting one another. 私が修理したことで列車は再び戻る。Oh, yeah, that's Himeko talking about how she repaired the train. Yeah. Serval. Easy clap. I know this is like an electric, a lightning symbol. Baidu. Easy triple one-shot. Easiest triple one-shot of my life, even though this was very lucky because I just need to pick a random healer. Easiest triple one-shot of my life. This is Bernice. Bernice, go. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. This will be the end of the stream for today. I do have a stream almost every day at 8 p.m. CST. However, tomorrow is one of those days when I don't, as I do not stream on Thursdays anymore. So I'll see you again on Friday when I'll be streaming some Zenless, and then we'll have more Genshin on Saturday. Hopefully we'll be able to finish the Lohen quest. We'll also need to do more of the Perry event because it's like almost over already. We haven't even unlocked the third day of the event. It's already almost over. Only a week left. But I didn't have time to do it today. So make sure to join the Discord server if you want to get stream notifications and the like. And wait, is this not an English stream? Whoops. Wait, I thought I'm clicking an English stream. Well, whatever, it's French. Go have fun. See ya on Friday.